Hello! I made it! I showered and everything. Oh, oh shit, I have my stream open. Stop, Rima. Stop talking. Cringe. Range, I say. Okay, wait, I think I gotta recalibrate a little bit. My eyes are looking a little droopy. Okay, that's better. Hey! Not a stinky horse! I showered, I brushed my teeth. I did everything, I swear. I set up a timer on Alexa. I was like, they won't tell me I'm late. I washed my hoof. I went to grab my dog on the balcony in underwear. Because my dog likes to hang out on the balcony during summer. Because he's pretty old now. He can't really walk. Not just because he's old, but because he's always had like back leg problems. He has a knee problem where his knee kind of unsockets from time to time. So and he really likes the sun though, so I just leave him out on the balcony. I made a little spot for him with his bed and everything. But every time he sees a squirrel or somebody passing by, he's gonna bark at them, so I take him inside during my streams. Yeah, he's an old doggo. He's like 12 years old now. Hey, Volt! It's been a while. Hi, Rima. Good you're here. You're gonna answer this question. Does French Canadian food count as French food? Mandatory given Rima money moment. It doesn't count as fresh food. French food, no. Or fresh food. I don't think so. The French, they don't really like our food. They think we're barbaric. Yeah. Yeah, so, oh, hey, there he is. I think you guys can hear him walk in. Is a bed considered a big pillow? No, he actually has a dog bed. He has way too many dog beds. The one in my gaming room, well, in my streaming room, it's a big Kirby, and he, like, goes into his mouth. It's pretty cute. Sometimes he's, like, in the Kirby, and only his tail is sticking out, so it looks like the Kirby's eating him. Does French Canadian food count as food? Who would even eat that? Yeah, true. True. You got a point there. Yeah, Aqua was in Ezra collab. She did so much. She did so much. I woke up, it was pretty early this morning, to those news, and so I think Aqua went live to talk about it around 2 a.m. my time. But I woke up around 8 a.m. and by that time, Hololive had made the Hololive English Twitter account had made their announcement around like an hour earlier. She did it all. She's really got nothing left to accomplish. Now there's some people speculated that she's going to go to Vishojo JP. I don't know if I see her going there. Oh, fuck. I forgot to announce that I was live in my Discord. Whoopsie. By the way, we have a good 2K plus members now in Discord. I'm so happy with the community we built there. It's so great. French here, the question is legit, but responding yes is a heresy. I didn't say yes. I do have the Aqua visual novel, and I've never played it, and there's a part in it where Senshu is looking really good. We should totally play that. Yo, that is such a good idea. How many streams do you guys think I need to finish this game? Oh, Ice Daddy, thank you for the throne gift. I received your candies last night. I feel like I should do hand cam eating stream where I eat them. He sent me a box of like Japanese candies. I'm really excited to try them. 2 or 3 streams? That's a lot. Maybe 2. 2 would be good. Two? Okay. How do you guys know you've played it? Wait, Allegraza, you've played it? There was this one post where somebody listed off like her biggest achievements. It was a 4chan thing, of course. But yeah, bros, everybody's reaction is like kind of breaking my heart. We're gonna take a look at everyone's reaction and all the videos that have come out, like what people have said on stream and stuff. But like, okay, just for some context, I tweeted that, but like, Marine loves Aqua. Like, some of my favorite moments are between Marine and Aqua. There was one time where Aqua baited Marine into a Minecraft room, but she actually trapped her, and she put her in a jail with only a Dushinji. And Marine was kind of fine with it until she realized there was no loot pictures in the Dushinji. You know, it's kind of interesting that Vshoujo JP is having auditions right now because there are old friends there, and really good old friend, one I miss very much, though the language barrier is too strong. Same for me, the language barrier is too strong. I don't want her to go to Vshoujo. I don't know why. This is my gut feeling, and it might be a little selfish, but I feel like she's done everything she could possibly do at Hololive. And it would feel like, maybe this is me being super parasocial, but it would feel like some sort of betrayal for her to leave Hololive and go to Vshoujo. I hope I won't regret these words. I'm speaking solely on emotions right now. Creative difference mean, well, okay, Aqua was one of the first members to join Hololive. Like, she joined in 2020, I think. Oh no, even earlier. No, she was part of the 2nd gen, and she joined on August 2018. So back then, like, Hololive was not an idol company like it is now. It was, she went in thinking that she was just going to be a streamer. Like, you guys understand that, right? She just likes to play her games, you know. She likes to play Apex, and lately she's been playing a lot of like a City Skyline and stuff. She has like 12,000 viewers just playing City Skyline, like this builder game. And now that Hololive is going into a direction, as we've seen in their shareholder meetings, they're going into a direction where they're pivoting to building their IPs. They're trying to build tall instead of building wide. And they want to build franchises. They want to build brand names. And to do that, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that perhaps Aqua didn't expect to do, and she's been trying her best. I think this change has started in 2022, so for 2 years now she's been trying her best to keep up with all the works that's going on behind the scenes while maintaining her streaming. And now I think the workload is just becoming too much, and it's not really what she wanted to do. She's always said that no more white, sorry, architect bros. She's always said that she didn't feel like she was like a talent or something. And she compared herself to being a miso soup, saying that everybody in Hololive would bring their own flavors and would have their own talents. And she was like, well, I guess she used miso soup like a miso flavor to say that she was sort of flavorless. Although I feel like miso soup have a lot of flavor. I think it's a good flavor. But she always felt like like a bit of imposter syndrome. Like she didn't think that she had what it took to become an idol talent. I don't. That's what I was wondering too. Like, I think because we don't see what goes on behind the scenes, we probably don't realize the scope of what they have to do. But it's probably like sponsors, pre-recording stuff. There's the world tour coming. That's gonna be a lot of work, months of training. Maybe she just wanted to get out before that happened. She didn't feel like she could do it. That was Mio comparing herself to miso soup? Oh, that's Mio. Maybe. Fuck, forget what I said then. Rima story time. Old hag forgets her stories. Yeah, I have that clip of that clip of Botan and Suisse talking about it. We can take a look at it. Let's go over the Twitter reactions real quick, and then we'll go over the VTubers, like her genmate's reaction and everything. So Marine, if it weren't for Akutan, I would have never thought of joining Captain Hololive. She was the senior I always admired. She gave me a lot of advice when we talked behind the scenes, and without that, Captain would never have thought of going up. Aquamarine is forever a parent and a child. Picora talking about Aqua's graduation. She's currently streaming. She's saying that she and probably the other members heard about the graduation a few months ago. She had already become friends with Aqua, so she was pretty shaken. Apparently, Holo Arc was supposed to take place like after summer to make some space for the Minecraft Holo server, but she quickened it for Aqua. She's talking about how she regrets not getting to know Aqua sooner. We'll update after watching the whole stream. Edit mostly reminiscing. She spoke with Aqua after the news, and she tried to avoid telling her not to graduate to respect her choice. She wants to collab again. Today's gonna be the last day. Picora will be so sad on stream. I think Marine made another post, actually. Something that she didn't want to ask too much. She was talking about the collab she had planned, and she didn't want to ask for too much because then people will miss her too much. I don't know where I read that. No background music. Do you guys want background music or no background music? I know you guys are a little bit tired of the song. Maybe it was a video. It's pretty mixed. Mixed opinion on the background music. Can you guys send me some background music in my Discord that I can add? So Choco says, Chairman Ichen Akutan, the third graduate. Deep down I really hate it, but I'm going to take my time to sort out my feelings and see them off with a smile. Let's get through this together. I wish you'd just be there. It's just Subaru's selfishness. I would react like Subaru. She's so real for this. I'm sad because I thought we'd be together forever. Ayame. Shion, even if Aqua-chan graduates, this relationship will never change. You will always be my number one. I'm so glad I met you here. Aww. This was funny. It was foretold, guys. All the three of them, they're all gone. Or they're gonna be gone. Here's a simple summary of what she talked about in her space. God, God bless those Japanese fans that do like live translation as soon as the news hit, because as it was foretold, yeah. The reason is that the current direction of Hololive differs from what she seeks. Has anybody translated part of her, like on a video, translated part of Aqua stream yet? So far we only have these like Twitter translations to go off on. Yeah, so the current direction of Hololive differs from what she seeks. The environment at Hololive now is not what she envisioned when she first joined. That's kind of what I talked about. However, she loves all the Hololive members and has no hard feelings toward the company. I mean, I assume so, but I feel like they gotta say that to put the rumors to rest. She apologized for the late announcement, and she has been struggling with whether to continue her activities in order to remain true to herself. A graduation live event will be held on the 28th, and she hopes everyone will attend. She is deeply grateful to everyone at Hololive for their continued kindness towards her. She sincerely apologized for making everyone sad. She will continue streaming every day until her graduation and asked everyone to join her. Lastly, she expresses her heartfelt gratitude to all the fans, everyone involved in Hololive. Marine commented on this. She said something that like, Aqua is still young, so she can still find another career path or find more opportunities. Meanwhile, she said that she was old, you know, so there's not a lot of people that would take her, so she's probably gonna claw her way till the end. She's gonna try to stay till the end of Hololive, as long as that lasts. Thank God, my Oshi's gonna stay till the end at least. And because she says that no one's gonna, you know, hire an old hag like me, and she was like, they wouldn't hire somebody like me nowadays. I need to be controlled too much. She said she joined during the Aerolive era, you know, when things were more bye. And now things have changed. Now people are looking for more idol-like streamers, more Sesso streamers. Although I feel like Marine, she's probably the most successful member right now, and she's the opposite of everything you would think is the typical idol. And I think it's her being so different that makes her so alluring. A lot of the old guards of Hololive are leaving. A-chan, Mel got terminated. Now Aqua. Rushia was gone like two years ago, but what's next? Fubuki's gonna leave? But yeah, I think the direction Hololive is going is very suitable for people like Suisse and all of that. I have this clip here. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know if it's relevant to what we're talking about. No sound. She's just singing. It's kind of cute. Tribute.
I stay alive. Oh, stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, yay! I'm in
I'll probably get copyrighted for this, but it's okay. I'll just I'll mute that part of the stream. Like I can mute the audio. She's so cute. I'm actually sad. Why can't she just stay and play games though? My love, Marine.
けど船長がフブちゃんとアクタンでホロライブ知って最初にしたのがアクタンなんだけど、なんかでもそのさ、アクタンってさこう殻があるじゃん、壁があるじゃん、なんか人と慣れ合ったりはしないみたいな狂犬だったんだな。それがいつの間にか出たか、いやなんか会ってみたら、あ、これ赤ちゃんだと思ったマリンが産んだことにしようって思った赤ちゃんなんだが、本当にかっこいい先輩なの。配信終わった後にずっと通話してたんだけど、船長に多分なんかアクタンの培ってきたノウハウを授けてくれて、いっぱいアドバイスくれたの。もう本当にそんなこと知らなかったし、なんかただ運ゲーで活躍してるわけではなく、これだけのことを考えてノウハウがあって努力してこんなに活躍してるんだなって気づきを得た瞬間だった。それまではマリンは完全運ゲーか才能ゲーだと思っていたんだが、船長はだからマジでもう本当に感謝してて、だから自分も結構、後輩とかに聞かれたらめっちゃ教えてる。マジでかっこいい。ゲームもうまいし、可愛いし、萌え声だし、小さいし、歌うまいし、かっこいいし。アクターのね配信はね、まだ明日からも毎日続く。卒業ライブまで毎日続くから嬉しいな。コラボしようと思ってる。思い出作るぞと思ってアクアマリンショートもアクター卒業するまでにもう一個くらいなんとか作りたいなって思ってて、そういえば歌ビタとかも出したことないと思って歌ビタも出そうってやってて、間に合うかなマジで。何もかも間に合うか。
Yeah, they are planning to make a cover together. They're planning to make an Aqua and Marine cover before she leaves. I hope they do. But yeah, Marine kind of realized that by talking to Aqua, that Aqua got there with her know-how and her skills, and Marine so far had gotten to where she was through luck. I mean, I assume there was some skills involved, obviously, but talking to Aqua taught her a lot and taught her to work really hard, and she attributes a lot of her success in her career to Aqua because of that.
心配だけど、親子終わんねえよ。親子の絆はずっと親子や。卒業しても連絡取り合ってほしい。そりゃもうね、あれよ、実家を出て行った娘かのように連絡取るわ。船長はまだやりたいことがある。頑張りますわ。マリみたいなおばさん、もうこの先行く当てなんてない。ここでしかアイドルでいられないんだから。マリなんて。
Oh, this is the transcript I read. This is the transcript I read. I'm just realizing that.
今回のアクタンのことでも思ったけど、なんかシオンタンとかもそうだけど、卒業しちゃうってなるとってなるけど、いてくれるだけでも嬉しいなって思うから、前はちょっとヨボヨボになってしまってもなんとかギリしがみつこうかなと思いますけどね。そう、シオンタンはほらちょっと休止しててもさ、いてくれるじゃん。いつか戻ってくるんだなって思うじゃん。それって嬉しいことだなと改めて思ったっていう話ね。
Yeah. With the rise of the Western branch, also the JP girls have been in the Hololive Vtuber industry for years now, so them leaving after all those years should not be a surprise. Yeah, I mean, even Iron Mouse said, she hinted the other day that she was like, you know, guys, you guys gotta start thinking about my graduation. I'm not gonna be Iron Mouse forever. And a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of content creators feel that way. They feel like this is a temporary thing. And I'm like, what? I actually want to do this forever. Like, I love this. I love this so fucking much. But again, I'm still fresh, kind of. I haven't gotten time to get burnt out yet. Yeah, I have. Oh, thank you, Ji-san. I have that video queued up in my other tabs. I haven't seen this, though, and this. Oh god. I'm afraid I'll lose them. You know, sometimes you get something on your feed, and then you refresh, you never get it again. Is that it? I thought it would be Aqua. They do a lot of these things. I assume these things don't take like just a few minutes to record, by the way. They've been doing a lot of shorts. They've been doing a lot of those like 3D animation things. So I feel like these things they probably take a day. You know, just me recording like some voice lines for a lore animation video, for example, that takes me a good like 5 to 7 hours. Well, I mean, they're probably better at me than doing it, so they probably do it faster, but you gotta get a lot of people together. You gotta get them in the mocap soup. I assume that's still a few days of recording, right? Okay, that was just like a montage. Damn it, we should have clicked on the other video. I saw this too. Ina made a message. I don't know if I can describe what I'm feeling with words. I feel really empty and sad. She's someone I looked up to and cheered for in the end. I want to see her off with a smile. She'll always be shining idol in my heart, and I'll always be cheering for her. Sad.
Mm. お知らせ配信をしてると思うんですけど、あえて私は配信を続けようと思います。I
don't know where to put myself.
ということで、ちょっとあれ見よう。アクターの配信見ようっていうか、ちょっと確認してみよう。あまりね、多くっていうのもないな。私が何かを言えるわけではないんですけれども。まあでもなんか、あれっすよね。卒業ってことは、まあ卒業した人は一応次があるからさ。次っていうかほら、卒業した先があるからさ。その先がいいものになるといいなという思いはあるよね。まあ生きてたらどこかで会うよ。
Well, the thing is, that's what they say. Some of them are like, well, I shouldn't be sad. I mean, they understand why the viewers would be sad. They're still gonna be able to talk to her. We're not gonna know. Well, we don't know who she is. Because she's anonymous. We don't know. We have no way of keeping contact with Aqua. But her genmates do. Her colleagues do.
っていう気持ちでいた方がいいんじゃないかな。まあ正直な感想を言ってしまうと、物事は始まりがあれば必ず終わりっていうのはありますので、ただその必ず来る終わりに対してなんかこうね、悔いのない終わり方ができるんだったら一番いいのかなっていうのは思ったりはします。で、明日ワンチャン死ぬ可能性あるって言ったらあるじゃないですか。多分それみんなも一緒で。
The point that's dark.
はい。悔いなきように皆さんも。だからあれやぞ、お前らもね、まあ頑張って毎日過ごそう。変な締め方でごめんな。シシロンもホロライブという日常を楽しんでいこうと思いますんで、みんなで楽しみましょう。はい。
港アクアさんがですね、卒業されるということを発表されました。 アクタンから辞めようと思ってるみたいなお話も聞いてはいったので、本人から辞めようと思うっていう話は聞いてたし、まあ運営さんからも正式にこの日に辞めるよみたいなお知らせなんで、まあ皆さんよりかは結構お時間をいただけたので、私の中では気持ちの整理は割とついてるというか、まあ、送り出そうっていう気持ち、まあ本当に難しい話なのかもしれないんだけど、まあ、誰かのせいにしてほしくないというか、誰が悪いみたいな感じで当たり散らかしたくなる気持ちもすごいわかるんだけど、辛いなって、悲しいなって、寂しいなって、マークタンもその会社との方向性の違いって言ってたんだけど、まあ、そこに関して私から詳しく話をするところはないし、そのアクタンの抱えてる悩みみたいな話を聞いた時も、じゃあそれの解決に向けてどうしようかみたいな、いろいろあったけどなんかただやめないでっていうことってやっぱ私自身はすごい無責任だと思ってて、アクタンの悩みとかもろもろとかって解決されるのってなったら解決されないから改めてアクタンとたくさん話をした上で卒業に納得したというか、私も決してネガティブなことじゃないよなっていう気持ちに今はなってます。悲しんでいただいていい。私自身は卒業って別に後ろ向きなことじゃないしな、次への一歩というか、接する機会が減るとかそういう物理的な話はあるけど、なんか私たちの間に別に何かがあったわけでも喧嘩したわけでも何でもないんだから、ご飯行ったりとか遊んだりとか普通にしたいなと。人間関係とかは別に変わんないと思うけどな。表で見れないのは寂しいけど、裏でもアクタンと仲良く遊ぶなら本望です。ありがとう。アクタンと会ってアクタンっていうのねやるんですけど、
Whoops.
なんかしゃあないよねって言いたくないんだけど、しゃあないよね方向性の違いですって言われたらしゃあないよね。会社が自分が入った時期よりももう想像つかないくらい大きな組織になって、いいことで、今会社が大きくなったから幕張メッセで毎年フェスができてるんだろうし、会社が大きくなったから私自身もなんかテレビに出させてもらうことができたりとか、工夫した PR を打ってもらえたりとかできるようになったことっていうのも本当にたくさんあって、
They want to break into the mainstream. They want to go big, and I don't think Aqua's ready for this, or that's not what she wants. I don't think this is creative difference per se. Creative difference is more like, I guess it is in a way. I mean, she just doesn't see her brand going that way, or she just doesn't want to put in that amount of work. She just want to play games and chill.
くなったからこそルールっていうものがめちゃくちゃ整備されて、ルール外のことがすごいやりづらくなったりとか、新しいことに挑戦したいってなったとどんなリスクがあるのか、どうやるのが効率がいいのかみたいなリサーチをするのに時間がかかったり、新しいことだからまたルールを整備しないといけないってなって時間がかかったりとか、小さかった頃と比べて簡単に転べなくなっちゃったがゆえにすごいガチガチになっちゃってっていうところももちろん本当にたくさんある。私もこれやりたいんだよねみたいな軽い気持ちで昔は言ってたのが、あ、いいっすね。じゃあ
Now they have more to lose. You know, before they had nothing to lose, so they could try whatever they wanted and try and be risky. when you're smaller and you don't have a lot of resources, big gambles pay off more. The bigger you are, the riskier taking those gambles get. Yeah, she'd be able to join another company, of course. No, not copyright issues.
次実装してもらいましょうみたいな感じになってたのが、もう今だといやもうルール上これダメなんですよねとか。
Like Marine has said a lot of time that she feels like she's suffocating. Like there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of restrictions. These rules are put in place so, you know, they protect the brand, they protect the image. You know how it is in the VTubing industry. It's one of the very few industry that it's so, how can I even say this? It's very strict, the amount of rules, the unspoken rules. And the thing now with society is that the bar for what could offend somebody used to be lower. But now as the bar for what could offend somebody becomes bigger and bigger, there's always more potential to be at risk. And when things go viral online and mobs mobilize each other, audiences mobilize each other, a nothing burger could end somebody's career. Since 2020 it's been like that, and it's drastically changed the landscape of content creators, writers, actors, and any public figure alike. So you're basically always walking on eggshells. Yes, the advantages to this life are huge, but the repercussions are also huge. And I mean, I'm. It's not just that. I think it's all. Yeah, it's got to do with the amount of work she has to do behind the scenes, and perhaps a larger amount of restrictions. Like Hololive doesn't really. They can't just collab with anybody. Like it has to be all sanctioned. It has to be vetoed. It needs to be serious background checks. And the antis, if they just like associate with the wrong person, the antis are crazy. Like there's some antis, even antis of mine that are, and I'm operating on a much smaller scale, that are taking the time to create multiple accounts, multiple forum posts, spreading lies and slanders, and you know, it's just all the time that you're putting into your work. They're equally putting this time into harassing multiple people at the same time. And you gotta always kind of fight against this misinformation, but it's always sort of an uphill battle because you don't have the time to put into something so ridiculous.
持ち帰って検討しないといけないみたいなことがまあ増えたっちゃ増えた。でもちろんそれって転ばないためのリスク管理というか。
Yeah, I also feel like the risky stuff, Holomem did contribute to a Hololive success. I also feel it's a little bit silly. But every agency kind of falls into that trap. Even Face Connect now, which was big because of the risk, now they're a lot more sanitized. And I don't think it's 100% like you should be a risk taker or you should not. I think you should pick your battles. And there's some times where taking risk really pays off. Because there's like both. There's like the camp that are like, oh, you should be always true to yourself and you should not care about your image and blah, blah. It's not, you don't get it. If you're saying that, you just don't get it. There are some things that you do that are just not worth it. It's just not worth the backlash. It's not worth fighting for it. So those things, you just shelve them. And the things that are worth it, that people are going to appreciate you for your authenticity and your risk-taking, those battles you should take. So that's also something Pippa's has had to go through, and I think she's in a good balance right now. But you know, even Pippa, there was a time where they didn't want her to talk about these risky things. They didn't want her to be controversial anymore, and her fan base was like, if you don't let Pippa do her content, we will never support Face Connect ever again. And then they were forced to just let her do her thing. The thing with the public is that the public is a faceless amount of constituted of a lot of different people, and the power of the public is extremely large, and there's like a hierarchy in how things goes. I'm speaking very vague terms right now. I'm not sure how to... It's like a philosophical concept that I've been studying lately, and I'm not really good at explaining it yet. But basically, how things work is that content creators like me, they hold companies and corpos accountable. But then who holds us accountable was the public.
納得はしつつも、まあ、血押せみたいな血押せない。いや本当にそれが難しい。マジで本当に難しい。私マジで最近日々考えてる。会社が成り立たないとタレントも成り立たない。でもタレントが成り立たないと会社も成り立たない。とはいえタレント絶対だぜみたいな。なんか健全かったら健全じゃないような気もするし。だから会社がある程度手綱を握るべきなのか、まあ何が最善なのか、どうやっていくべきなのか、まだ本当に模索中だよね。みんなどうしていきたいか、どうあるべきなのかっていうのを常に考えて、常にこうなっていてほしいって意見を出しまくってるし、それに寄り添ってくれる会社だとも思ってるし、寄り添わなかった場合はブチギレて暴れ散る。
People don't realize that cover being strict has more to do with structure and medium they have to work with. YouTube law and and YouTube, man, YouTube has become so tough to deal with. And the other thing is volatile fan, yes, and shareholders is a big thing. Like Hololive has only been on the open stock market for 2 years. Right now, they're in a Japanese recession. Like, can you imagine the amount of pressure shareholders are putting on the company right now to be profitable? Because let's face it, as much as you guys criticize Niji Sanji, and even I've criticized it, they have a much more profitable business model than Hololive. Hololive has yet to touch its gold. Like, they're doing well, yes. They're investing in the future, but there needs to be a payoff at one point. When's the payoff coming? You know, that's how, from a business point of view, it feels like they're investing in the future, but it's kind of like House of Dragon, okay? There's been 2 seasons of setup, and where the fuck is my season finally? Where's the big fight? Where's the grand finale? The onion leaves, but I'm still crying. Sad day for the VTubing community. If Pippa isn't moldy, then it's not Pippa anymore. True. The future in 6 years? The metaverse is gonna be a big thing, and we're gonna be buying stuff online. We're gonna be buying skins for our metaverse and stuff. It's gonna be a huge part of the economy. I'm not sure much more than that. I can't even like predict. I can't even make my schedule for the next 2 weeks, bro. Recession is a time to be more frugal with money. Well, yesterday on the American stock market, there was a small crash because there's like one really rich guy that hold a lot of Apple stocks. I can't remember his name. He's pretty famous because he's one of the richest guy in the world, and he sold off some stocks, and it low-key made the market crash a bit. He sold shares worth like billions of dollars, and every single stock was in the red. And then before yesterday, I think, False ID made a video about it. Niji-sanji hit its all-time low, and I guarantee you, Hololive probably did too. I'm not looking at my stockbroker. I don't even want to look how much I'm in the red. I was already in the red for a couple months now. I was thinking I would leave the money in there because I've already lost so much, and you know, maybe in a year or so it's gonna go back up. Now I'm a little bit worried that it's never gonna go back up. Like, I'm actually really worried. Are my Hololive shares just screwed forever? Sell now? If I sell now, I'm losing so much money. What I could do is buy more now. I could buy more now that it's really low, and then it's like this thing where you combine your losses with more purchase, bigger gamble, and then when you sell all of that later, then you recoup a little money with the extra shares that you bought. You average down, exactly. The only thing I invest in is Rima bucks. Better investment than Monopoly money. God. I was gonna make a tweet about milk bags today. Thank you, Allegraza. We do need a Rima coin. How do I start my own coin? People will buy crypto with this in a couple years. Why do they all call it graduating? It comes from the K-pop industry. It's started with a boy band, and they called it graduating. Then they made a huge celebration. It's like the final attempt to milk the fan base as much as possible, and it kind of stick as a tradition, TBH. Really? Well, if Trump gets elected, I can believe that. Potato King. I shorted enough stocks. I'm good for a bit while this whole thing stabilizes. Yeah, I wish I did that. I wish none of my money was in stocks right now. But what's more worrisome is that if the market crashes, it's also going to affect like every other investment, not just stock investment. It's going to affect everything.
開かすんでそこら辺は安心してほしいんだけど、まあ最善と思う選択を常に取って変化していきたいよねっていうふうに思ってます。まあてなわけで。
I want to see. She asked people not to clip or talk. I hate when they do that. Why do people why do people say stuff and then ask people not to clip it? Explanation here.
言いたくないんだけど、しゃあないよね。方向性の違いですって言われたら、しゃあないよ。
What? Hey, Kathy! Thank you for the 100 bits! You're investing into a horse teeth whitening company. Thank you. What does it mean? I would like to ask, has anyone ever read a description in Hololive? Something akin to the lines of this game is monetized with direct permission from... Yes. Yes, they have to get the permission from the rights holder. Obviously, it's management doing so, and they have an extremely good reason to. Japanese copyright law is insane, and Hololive almost imploded due to it. Just to be clear, it's not just Japanese laws. Every streamer that is streaming a game, you're doing it on the good faith of the company. They could strike you too. They just don't do it. Like every single game, technically, you should be getting permission for it. But we just don't do it. But they're totally allowed to strike you. They just don't do it, you know? Just think about these things now. They're now a huge company. Even small things like the games they play must be managed down to the bone. So yes, there is a legitimate reason to do so. This is what Suisse means. But what? How does he know that this is what Suisse means? Does he talk to her? It seems like... I doubt... the way this is phrased is they make it sound like it's only because of copyright issues. And I highly doubt it's only because of copyright issues. Let's keep on reading though. Hololive is a gigantic company and is able to accomplish so much, but their rules exist and are enforced stronger than ever as they have dealt with what happens when they forgot to enforce rules. Mio almost got banned for one, who knows what else. Yeah, but by now they have a system in place where this should work. I mean, Crony did complain that she's been ghosted by management for like 8 months. She's been asking for perms and they haven't been replying to her. This is what Suisse speaks about. Hololive may simply not be the place for Minato Aqua. I've seen countless comments speculating about corporate greed. Maybe they are public now. Maybe it's because of China. Nah, that's none of that. But it's more like simply some people prefer the indie life. No doubt lots of factors play into these things and Aqua has fought it over for ages. As Suisse said, it really just is what it is. One last thing I would like to add, I've been very lucky in being able to listen to Motoa Kitanigo talk about the future of Hololive. I'm asking for permission and would like to translate that video for my channel. I think it's important to understand the idea Covers has for its future and why things are the way they are. Evil cover, vice versa. People have simplistic views. Yeah, nothing groundbreaking in this comment. Nothing I didn't know. Hololive has big plans. We know about all of this because we follow the shareholder meetings and we read all of these things. But I suppose for the average viewer, this is new stuff. They're heavily going to be investing in their like own metaverse. They want to completely gravitate to that. That's going to be their golden goose, and they're ahead of every other VTuber corporation in that regard. So that's their edge. Oh, 8 weeks. 8 weeks, not 8 months. Okay. Well, you realize that if this was a Niji Sanji liver making this this claim that Crony did, people would be up in arms about it. What if those rules are too much for Aqua? They've had these rules for 5 years, bro. It's nothing new. You never leave a job because of one thing. You leave a job because of a combination of many factors. And chalking this up to only copyright, Aqua wants to leave Hololive because of copyright issues, that's immensely simplifying the topic. Things are not that binary. I mean, if it helps people understand it, I guess, but it's like an extremely low IQ way of rationalizing it. Okay, what do we look at it now? What do we look at now? Oh wait, oh yeah, I had this. Well, that is only one clip, chat. The other livers, including Marine, has also talked about other things. Increased workload, other projects that don't really interest Aqua. This is not the direction that she wants to go in with her content. The other livers didn't talk about rules so much. They talked about other reasons. And I think to get the full picture, we gotta not tunnel vision on one thing, but we gotta, take everything in consideration. Think about the jobs that you guys have left. Did you leave for a single reason? Did you leave because you felt like, oh, the pay's too low? Or did you say, oh, the pay's too low and my boss is an asshole? Or the pay's too low and I don't like the hours?
You guys are a bit sad. I'm a bit sad too. But you know what we can do? We can make this summer special. As I mentioned, I'm gonna pat my chatini. I'm gonna pat my chatini. Is daijoubu? Don't be sad. Be happy for the good memories you got. Yeah? I'm sorry, chatini. It's very sad moment. I understand. I was so shocked this morning as well. I mean, actually no morning. Guys, my time zones are messed up.
Dude, everything that comes out of this girl's mouth is so freaking wholesome. I don't know if it's her accent or her voice that really makes her endearing to me, but I love her. It's cute that she calls her chatini.
I legitimately woke up at 6 p.m. I don't know. I haven't even slept that much, I'll be honest. So
she
like,
might be my favorite.
Up and I found out
she might be my favorite from this gen.
About this, and I was like, that came as a shock for me. I never got the chance to meet her yet, but I knew Aqua since,
I mean, she's an icon.
Like long time as a fan, of course. I was very happy every time I saw her. So just let's make those days special, the remaining days special, you know. I don't know what to tell in this kind of situation because on one side I'm objectively very sad, and in the other hand I feel like she gave so much in this world, so I'm also very happy. Also, I never collabed with her, so I didn't got the chance to meet her, but I believe she is a very hard worker person and she always did her very, very best. So
even her ESL is so cute.
A lot of support for the remaining time, okay? I'll try to cheer you up today as much as I can. I know it's not gonna help much, but I'll try my best to cheer Chatini up, okay? It's okay. Try to think about the happy memories you built, okay? I know that it's not super easy, but you have to try your best. Don't make the sadness drag you down. I believe she also wants to be happy, okay? I believe that's hard for both sides, so make sure to give her lots of love and support. That's all that matters. I believe Chatini are Chadini, so they're gonna be strong, okay? I believe you guys are strong. You know, Chatini, to make you feel a bit better, I'm gonna give you a cucumber today, okay? Is that enough to
How is she gonna give them a cucumber?
Doesn't make you feel better somehow. Maybe a cucumber is what you actually need.
What the fuck?
Here, take your cucumbers. There you go. I'm so sorry. Maybe that makes you feel better. This is my cucumbers for my Chatini. Here you go. We'll try our best. Thank you. God damn it, go! I believe you guys are stronger than ever today.
How do I stop this? Okay. Where's the cucumber come from? How come everybody all the streams talking about the graduation have been translated, but Aqua hasn't been translated, like her actual explanation coming directly from her? You know, False ID came out with a video. Does he have more information? Maybe we'll watch it.
She's leaving. That being Minato Aqua of Hololive Japan. This announcement made official this morning by Hololive Production, as just hours before, Minato Aqua would take to Twitter to say that she will be making an important announcement on stream. Aqua then, to an audience of over 237,000 viewers, then going to speak for 10 minutes regarding her upcoming graduation, stating, "I apologize for worrying you all today with a stream like this. Please let me make an important announcement. I, Minato Aqua, on August 28th of 2024, will be graduating from Hololive. As for the reason, the company and I have a difference in opinion, others reading that as creative differences, on the road forward. Hololive has already grown so big that I wouldn't be able to imagine it back when I debuted. There are many happy things."
Unrelated question, but does he record all of his videos live on stream? Or off stream?
Things that have occurred, but the difference in direction has already grown. All of the members in Hololive have been so nice to me, and I will continue to love them. The company and I mutually decided on the timing of this announcement and decision to coincide with my 6th anniversary. On my last day, the evening of August 28th, I'll be holding a graduation concert stream, and I will be continuously streaming up until my graduation date. Please refrain from following rumors, misinformation.
He edits on stream? Damn, he's cracked. I wouldn't be able to get some clean takes on stream. I'd be too embarrassed.
And more regarding this situation. This stream is the source of truth. Minutes later, Hololive Production English also sending out their own announcement, reiterating Minato Aqua of Hololive's 2nd generation will be graduating on August 28th, saying we thank her for all she has done for us until now and are grateful for the support of fans who have been with her during her activities with us. A graduation live concert.
I wasn't expecting rain this morning. Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Concert is scheduled for August 28th. Please await further details. We will continue to provide full support until the time of graduation and kindly ask your unwavering support and encouragement from
I can't watch videos in normal speed anymore. Like double the speed makes it so you can fit in double the videos in one day. Yeah, chat. Divide your days. Be on the grind set.
Aqua. We wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Cover Corporation also posting up a multilingual graduation announcement, saying to all the fans and related parties, we sincerely apologize for this sudden announcement. We appreciate the warm support you have given Aqua until now and are truly grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Minato Aqua has been one of the members pivotal in contributing to the growth of Hololive Production from its early days, serving as part of Hololive's 2nd generation for approximately 6 years. We are sincerely grateful for her contributions and, in light of that, have accepted her request for graduation. We are planning a graduation.
It's a little too fast, you're right, because he already speaks fast. Okay, 1.25.
Live stream on August 28th, the day of her graduation, and also the following: Minato Aqua's graduation live concert, Minato Aqua's merchandise sales, special program on the Hololive official channel, and special features on the talent channels. Fan letters will be accepted until Friday, September 6th. Details about membership and membership-only content will be provided separately. We will continue to support her fully until her graduation. We would like to ask you for your full, unwavering support in the remaining time until the day of her graduation. Japanese publication Famitsu immediately running with this story, stating in a song stream on August 1st, she made an ominous statement saying, if something were to happen to me, I want you to know that there is a...
What? Wait, where? In a song stream on August 1st, that was 5 days ago.
Great power at work that I cannot accept. I will live tomorrow as well for justice. I will not give up. I hereby swear to keep fighting. This led to some fans at the time wondering if she was going to be graduating. Aqua herself, after the stream, making this very short tweet. Notice, Minato Aqua will be graduating from Hololive. Her graduation stream will be on August 28th. She will run at full speed until the end, so please support her. Let's make this the best summer ever. As here now, we have numerous reactions from those within Hololive, beginning with Hosho Marine. Marine stating, without Aqua...
As someone who watches his stream regularly, he no longer edits and records on stream. It's faster to do it off stream. Yeah, I could see that. Must be hard to do it on stream.
The captain wouldn't have thought about advice. The corporation CEO Yago tweeting out, thank you so much, Aqua-san. I'm grateful for your work as one of Hololive's original members for the past 6 years. I'd also like to thank later. Thank you for tweeting out with a sad...
How fast are Kyo and False releasing the 6 hours ago? What the fuck? That means it got released at 11 a.m. my time. I woke up at 8, I tweeted about it, and I went back to bed. These guys just woke up and started recording and editing. What the fuck?
Face. As Usada Pecora would say, I don't know if I would have felt this way if we hadn't become friends. Fuumoko saying, I love Aqua Senpai's songs, and when I was imprisoned, I was healed by listening to them all the time. I will do my best to become a cute and healed Hololive member like Aqua Senpai. Let's enjoy the rest of our time together. Bow bow. And further responding,
bow, bow.
Aqua Senpai, I love you. You always be the senpai that Fuumoko looks up to. Bow bow. Yuzuki Choco here with Chairman Ichan and Aquatan, the third person to graduate. I hate it so much inside, but I'm trying to sort out my feelings to see them off with a smile. I'm going to take it easy. Let's get over it together. Later saying, I will stream with a smile even when times are tough. Hololive Indonesia's
Rima, you'll never graduate right now. You guys are stuck with me forever and ever. This is only the beginning. You know in Dune when Zendaya tells him this is only the beginning? This is only the beginning.
Anya Malfisa saying, I'm sad, devastated, and shaking. Even before joining Hololive, she was one of the members I watched the most, and she was and still is a huge inspiration to me. I'm gonna miss her a lot. Let's treasure the remaining time we have with her and send her off with a smile. Tsukane Rui remarking, there are so many things I want to say, but I don't think I can put them into words right now. So I'll just say this, I hope that we can cherish our remaining time together and have fun. Shirogane Noel tweeting, Akutan is really a hard worker and stoic. I've admired her since I joined Hololive. I am very sad to hear this announcement, but I will continue to support Akutan.
Is he using a plugin for his tweet? Why does it show nothing except the bookmarks? Can you make one of your deep dives on Aqua? Fuck, I've already started. The thing is, now I'm 1 week in advance on every video. So if I make a deep dive on Aqua, it's gonna come out in 2 weeks. Wait. 2 weeks? 3 weeks. I can't math right now. But I'm wondering if it's gonna come out too late. Is it a plugin? Wait, I should totally use that if it's a plugin. So the bookmarks are what you focus on? Listen, I focus on many things, okay? What kind of VTuber are you? I'm a Fox VTuber.
As she runs as fast as she can until graduation, because we will always be friends even after graduation. I'll make you curry anytime. I love you. Suise Hoshamachi remarking, I can't choose the right words just yet, so I'll be talking to you all during the next stream. I have to eat a lot today too. Tsunamake Wadame remarking, hashtag Aquario Palette, that being Aqua's first original song, performed for the first time 4 years ago. This sheepkeeper saying that she wants to keep singing it forever. Nikamata Okayu here with, you were such a cute senpai and always took care of me. I love you so much, Aqua. I will miss you, but I want to see you off with a smile. Raura Panthra responding, you have always been my dream. I really appreciate it, and I want to be an idol like you someday. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Your songs will always be in my heart. Akui Kuyori reacting with, I wish you a great summer that you will want to remember. I will miss you a lot, but I'll be happy if we can make memories together this summer with smiles on our faces. I secretly love the cute, hardworking, and strong-cored Aqua Senpai. Plus Darkness with a very quick, thank you, Aqua Senpai. Hololive Indonesia's Vestia Zeta tweeting, thank you for everything, Aqua Senpai. We'll always support you. Regloss's Ririka here now with, I really admire your dedication, hard work, and cool attitude. I've seen that in a lot of gaming streams, and I will always admire it. I love you, Aqua Senpai. Hololive English's Hey
Yeah, we watched that. I didn't read it like that. Well, I guess I didn't see chat's reaction. I thought I also wondered. I was like, wait, what is she talking about? Is Shion gone? But then she said, no, Shion is on vacation. But I guess she's on hiatus. And she's like, and then she said, we're assuming she's coming back. So maybe that means she's not sure, I guess. So it could be that Shion also is burned out. I don't know. But please, as long as Hachama stay, man. Hachama better not leave, man. No, Shion is just... She's on the hiatus. She's not... I don't think she's leaving. But, you know, she's hasn't streamed in a while. I mean, she knows more. Maybe Shion is debating. But I don't want to jump to conclusion on their behalf. I think it wouldn't... If I was Shion and I wasn't gonna leave, I'd be pissed if people would speculate about it. So I don't want to play into that. Let's see. When was her last live? It was 7 months ago. Yeah, she's been gone for a really long time, man. Does she still participate in like the behind scenes stuff when they're on hiatus? That's what I'm wondering. Like, yeah. Does she still do all the franchise stuff? Shion is idling. She in the Utaite scene? She did Gura's 3D live. Okay. One sec, guys. Okay, sorry. Pregnancy break for Shion. She doesn't have childbearing hips, okay? We're not weirdly off topic because she's, I mean, Marine mentioned her.
Bells. I'll always continue to support you, Senpai. Thank you so much for everything up until now. Let's
Hey,
have some
Michael,
fun until
how's
the
it
end.
going?
Regalos Hajime, saying Aqua Senpai is a cute and
Michael
cool
is my
senior whom
agent.
I've always admired. I was really happy to be able to play with her in a stream. Even though the time we had spent talking has been short, I will cherish it as a memory for the rest of my life. Thank you so much. I will miss you very much, but I want to run through the best summer with you. I will continue to support you. Raura also tweeting out Aqua Senpai's voice will always echo in my heart, and I will forever be a huge fan of hers. For the remaining time, let's make this the best summer ever. Natsuhiro Matsuri. In a sense, I've been watching Aqua-tan from a fan's point of view, and she has given me a lot of courage and energy, so I am very, very sad. I hope that Aqua-tan was able to enjoy every day of her life until her graduation. I guess that I'll always be proud of the fact that we met in the same agency called Hololive. They giving out this love forever, although the moments I spent with her were few, I will always hold them dear to me. She will forever be a part of Hololive's family. Let's treasure the remaining time we have together. Please take care of yourselves. Nina Maininus of Hololive English also tweeting, I don't know if I can describe what I'm feeling with words. I feel really empty and
I'm
sad.
excited,
She's someone I
Michael.
looked up to and cheered for, and in the end, I want to see her off with a smile. She'll always be a shining idol in my heart, and I'll always be cheering for her. Hololive staff member Harasaki Nadoka, we will always do our best to support you. I was very much inspired by your attitude of working hard on one thing. Thank you for the memories, admiration, and smiles that you've given me, and I hope we can paint this summer in Aqua's colors. Ayunda Risu of Hololive Indonesia, let's make it the best summer ever. Let's keep smiling until the end. We love you, Aqua Senpai. Chirinue Flair, I was staring at my cell phone thinking I couldn't put it all together, and then my cats kept on crying and nipping at me. They could tell I was depressed, couldn't they? Yukahana Lami here with I still can't put my feelings into words at all. For the graduation of my senpai, who made the Hololive I've loved so much and supported me so much. But I want to support her because she has decided to go on a path that she's agonized over and decided on. There's still time, so I want to say thank you for your hard work. Lami will always be Akukin and self-proclaimed Kirito's self-proclaimed Asuna. Okami Mio on her sub-account, saying there are encounters and there are goodbyes. Of course, it's sad and hard to say goodbye, but we've been through it before. Let's get over it together again. I'll be doing my best to stream lots of messages that will make everyone smile.
She's back, right? Mio's back. She had health issues.
Volskia here with, I know I don't really have much memories or interactions because I haven't got the chance to, but the one that I will always remember is the one that I told her, joke, directly. It used to be a funny, happy day. I wish all of this were just a joke in August. Godspeed. Amane Kanata here with, I like Akutan as both a fan as well as a wonderful senpai.
No, let me cry in the Twitter's face. It's so sad. Yo, my eyes are weird today. It looks like my character just got baked. Look. Hey, Chad. What's up? What do you mean she's selling her jacket? Like merch? I don't know what Why my eyes are like this? Why are my eyes like this?
And I'm embarrassed to say that I have such strong feelings about my favorite graduating that I can't verbalize it well. Omaru Polka here with Unforgettable Summers, the best summers. I support you. Rubico here with I'm glad we have time to say thank you and goodbye. Happy memories will never go away, so let's keep making them, but I will miss you. Toshiro Botan remarking, I support you now and always will. Murasaki Shion.
Bishoujo JP Gen 1 Mel Aqua Shion in winter 2025. Now, is that your prediction? No. I hope Shion stays.
Tweeting out, even if Aqua-chan graduates, this relationship will never change. You'll always be my number one. I'm so glad that we've met here. Atsuki reacting with Aqua-chan's graduation. I knew it was coming, but I am sad. And I want to see her off with a smile in the end. I hope that we can make many memories in the short time we have left. Ririka also revealing that she was so fascinated by Aqua's songs and activities that she sang Aqua's first original song during her Holo audition. Adding, it's so cool to see her running until the end. Narissa Ravencroft reacting with Senpai, you will be deeply missed by everyone. As Sakura Miko would react, with Aqua-tan as a very important colleague who has led Hololive from the very beginning. I want to respect your decision, but it's hard to see a friend leave. It's always painful no matter how many times you experience it. Regloss's Kanade reacting with Aqua Senpai. I've been watching your songs and streams as a viewer since before I entered Hololive. Thank you for the many happy memories. I didn't have much of a chance to get involved with Aqua Senpai, and I actually regret it. I am sad, but I will continue to support you. I respect you so much. Let's have the best summer ever. Narissa Ravencroft saying further, honestly, it's just really sad news. I'm glad we could meet and talk, and I hope we can all help make this the best summer ever for Aqua Senpai. Natsuhiro Matsuri also adding, I knew about it, and it's really sad. Regloss's Raiden sending out this message of, we are more affected by other people's feelings than you might think, and it can be exhausting. If you feel like you're having a tough time, try to step away from the internet for a little while. Hololive Japan's Takanashi Kiara here with Aqua Senpai. There is
Touching grass is overrated.
No replacement for you. She is a very important member of the group, so I know there will be a big hole left behind. But please go forward to the future with a positive attitude. I didn't have much contact with her, but
Fiespo would be great for... Oh yeah, don't they have an esport branch? I feel like she would love that. Touching grass is fun. Touching water is even better. I love water.
We will never forget her for making Hololive so much fun. Thank you for the rest of your time. Hololive English's Cecilia Emmergreen reacting with, I wish you all the best, Aqua Senpai. Thank you for everything. We will keep cheering for you. Hollow Ian's Nanashi Mume here.
Wait, did he say Hololive Japan? She just wrote in Japanese, I think.
Admired Aqua Senpai from afar. I really appreciate your presence wherever you go, whatever you do. I hope you find happiness. Regloss's Raiden also saying, I can't thank you enough for inviting me to join when I was in ARC and for teaching me so kindly. To be honest, I miss you so much and I can't express it in words, but Aqua Senpai will always be the senior of my dreams. Even after graduation, we will meet again somewhere. And very quickly, outside of Hololive.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. That's a good point. Shion's in that anime that's going on. So she has been active behind the scenes. She's just not streaming. I mean, if I was preparing like a big project, like an anime or something like that, I'd see how it would be extremely difficult to stream. Like, what about Filion when she was prepping for the Vtuber awards? Was she streaming on top of all of her things? I'm going on a little bit of a tangent here, but I've got really big plans. Like, I want to make a reality show of VTubers, and I don't want to say my idea because I'm afraid somebody will steal it. But it's gonna, if I do put this together, it's gonna require like a shit ton of work, and I'm wondering how people are able to do, you know, there's the regular streaming on top of that. Rima anime when? I've always wanted to do an anime, but that would take an even more prep. That would take even more work. And it would probably require me to fly to Japan. You want Big Brother's move? No, not really. Not that kind of reality show. Like, not actual reality. Anime is probably more work. Like, what I want to do, people have done it on a smaller scale. I would love to have an anime. You'd have to like, it'd be difficult. You'd have to do a pilot. The pilot would probably cost like, I don't know, 20K to put together in the first place. The voice acting needs to be done first, and I suck at voice acting, and all the script needs to be done. So just before you do even the pilot, it would require months of preparation and pre-prod. Once you get the pilot, you could pitch it to different studio and try to find somebody that would be willing to finance it, or you finance it yourself, but that requires a lot of money. So you probably want to, you know, sell it to Netflix or Video Prime or Peacock or whatever. But that's another reason why it's kind of important for VTubers to slowly be able to break into the mainstream, so you can have things like this, so you can put together large projects like this and not have executives and producer just be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like I want to see a collab between like a pop idol or a Korean idol and a VTuber. Like, I want to see reality mixed with virtual. I hate you. The Joe Rogan of VTubing. You want a VTuber to go on Joe Rogan. I have no idea what Joe Rogan talks about, by the way. I just know he's a popular podcast guy. I don't know anything about him. Like Squeezing with AKB48. Yes, exactly. You know, AKB48 is the largest idol group ever.
We have other
Rogan and Corona. That would be so funny.
actions like RPR here, handing out hugs and saying this remains forever, saying that he is Start-In's #1.
People mostly talk shit about VTubers when they're not VTuber fans because they think we're weird. And they don't think we're weird because of all the VTuber drama, like some people think. They think we're weird because we're anime avatar, for one, so anybody that's not a fan of anime automatically thinks it's weird. Two, because we intersect with lollies. They equate that with PDF files. And three, one of the biggest comments that I get from tourists on my videos is that we hide our face. Like, we hide our face behind avatars, so they think we have a nefarious use for it, or they think we hide it for a reason, like, oh, we're fat, ugly people, we're not authentic, we're not real, in the sense of being honest. And like, you know, it's not a real name. The whole anonymous thing also really turns them off.
One fan. Artwork also arriving, such as a piece from Keen Biscuit, Under the TV, and of course more to come. Once again, we'll be keeping you up to date on more notices regarding Minato Aqua's graduation set for the end of this month. As now, with even more Hololive Japan news, we turn to our co-host.
Tourists generally ruined it because the community weren't. No, it was as toxic. It was maybe even more toxic. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
Cody.
Kohai-yo! Hololive City 2024 has started. Tokyo City Dome attractions, which is the first of the locations to open up, have expected a large amount of congestion due to the merch shop and restricted the purchasing for the first 4 days of the event. Fans would have to line up at 8 AM in the morning to collect one of a limited...
I think like controversies like the Shadman stuff, who's genuinely drawn real children as lollies, is going to be incredibly damaging for the VTubing community, especially while the topic is hot. And now every time the topic of lolly will come back up, they will probably refer to Shadman and judge him as the standard for lollies, which is totally not what he does. It's like he just... It's like the people that think that Gura is a symbol of hate, you know? He took something that was meant to be innocent and cute and pure, and he turned it into something disgusting and vile. Or, yeah. Falls used to be 3D, and he got his 2D model kind of recently, like a few months ago. And the other ones are 3D, which I kind of like because 3D offers a lot more movement. I do miss the old false ID. He had like this shake, this model shake, like he was tapping his foot, which I thought was pretty cool. Did he ever use his hands? I don't even remember. But sometimes I feel like, man, I really wish I had a 3D model because I feel like I'm so restricted by the live 2D format. Like, well, all VTubers are. Like, it sucks that we can't move and that we can't wave our hands around. I can't wait till Live 2D gives us hand tracking. He did use his hands, yeah. Trying to catch up and now listening to Rima play fall segment at 1.25 speed while listening to Rima 2 times speed. Yeah, I know. You guys can always tell when I'm drinking something. It's pretty funny. I do the fish movement. Gotta pay my Rima tax. Yeah, pay up. Pay up the Rima tax, the Rima duties. There used to be a program that did hand tracking. Yeah, I remember that. No one's using it though. Oh yeah, in terms of like VTuber news, not related to Hololive, but Kiyoresu, well, you guys know that Idol Corp got sold to Brave Group, right? And I watched this clip from Kiyoresu. This one's actually pre-watched. And she hinted at some weird stuff. And she also says that she was basically forced to sign an NDA if she wanted to get paid from Idol. The money that she had worked for, the money she had worked for months. Imagine you have a problem with your job, you're working in a retail store, they haven't paid you for the last few weeks or whatever. You have a problem with your manager, you guys decide to quit or you get fired, and to get your last pay, they're like, you need to sign this, or you're not getting it. Wait, Rin implied the same? Yeah, of course she was Idol.
I went to my Discord server and I saw some of my Kyopis talking about a tweet. Apparently.
Jeremy Hernandez! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! Thank you!
Company I was formerly working for got sold to another group, and apparently the talents under that company now can stay under the new group name or go indie with their IP. Yeah, I was also talking with a friend that used to be my coworker as well. I was chatting with her for a long time already. Like, even after the termination, I still had friends there. I mentioned it before. And I was thinking about the situation. I mean, my opinion is that this will be actually a good thing for everyone. It's gonna also be a good thing for me, I think, because I might be able to collab again with my old friends. Yeah, and that actually makes me very excited. And aside from that, there's also like a reason for me to look at all the papers I signed with my former company. I think it will be good to take a look at them again, and to speak with a lawyer, because maybe I might be able to share more things with you. And yeah, for now I don't really want to rush. I did see that another former talent of that company spoke about it on Twitter, and it's not the first time she spoke out. But the thing is, my situation is different. I think it is known that company had issues with payments.
Yeah.
About the payment thingy. Yeah, this is something that talent talked about before, and they got called out by artists. Thing is, I also had issues with that, and the thing is, I had to sign more papers than other of my former co-workers.
Basically, she kind of explains that, context. Pochi, you guys remember Pochi? She also graduated from the company, and her graduation was kind of more controversial because she made a Google Doc about them, talking about her experience, and then she got graduated like the next day. And her new alt account is Fenrir, and Fenrir made a post talking about Idol once the news of the company happened, and basically Curious' chat is also asking her for more information, and she's explaining why other talents, it feels like they can say more about the company than she does. She's had to sign additional paperwork, so that's why she's locked. But now that the company's changing hand and changing countries, some part of that contract might be voided or not. Some NDAs survive after the destruction of a company, okay, between you and I, chat. But at the same time, if the company doesn't exist anymore, how could they enforce it? You know what I mean? So there's some loopholes there that she could look into.
Otherwise, I wouldn't get paid for from June to November.
What? No, June to November? June, July. Wait, fuck. I'm really bad at telling the months in order. July, August, September, October, November. That's 5 months. That's like half a year.
I still had my money on hold, and I had to sign a paper to get that money. It was an important sum of money for me, and basically that paper stated that I cannot
6 months
speak about what happened and damage the reputation of that company in any way. I literally had to sign that to get paid.
I think these that's one thing I don't like about the VTubing industry. I don't like these kind of quote-unquote silencing contracts. I don't think it's okay. NDAs should strictly only be that you're not allowed to leak a project that you're working on. You're not allowed to leak a new product that your company is launching. Let's say you're working on the iPhone 16. Of course, you're not allowed to say anything about it. But these type of contract where you're not allowed to talk about anything that could damage the company's reputation, I wish the entire world would make these kind of contracts illegal.
I worked for several months, and that's why for me it's way more difficult to talk about things than for other talents or other former talents. Yeah, but since things
it's
changed,
not rare for companies to withhold payment.
My documents reviewed, and since that company will no longer be based in the same country, I mean, it's just there's a lot of changes. Yeah, there's a lot of changes, and I just think it might make sense. At the same time, it's not like I really want to bring up again all that stuff from the past. I'm doing very good right now. I don't really want to bring up all the drama, but I guess there are some.
She has moved on from this, so she kind of had time to sort her feelings. And going back and digging all of this up, it sucks because everything needs to resurface again. And it's a lot of drama. It was a rocky time for her.
Things that
The whole idol transparency. I mean, all the people believe what people say more than their actions, and I'm like the opposite. I only want people to listen to watch my actions, but a lot of people really venerate idol. They've had good PR. TBH, they've had good PR, which made it so every time there was backlash, people kind of sided with them. Now, they have done a few things that were a little sketchy, especially when they started. But that was a little red flag, but it could also be attributed to their inexperience. But then the whole transparency thing, what were they really transparent about besides the revenue cut? The new structures they had with donatons, which Pochi later on said that they do not get the amount of the donatons in question at all, which was to be expected. I mean, I'm sure you Idol takes a large cut of this, or just their regular cut. But then, you know, the contracts that we were promised to be released never got released. We never saw them. So for me, it was a lot of empty promises, or promises that weren't fulfilled. And, you know, the girls, the three girls that graduated, Rima, Ron, Pochi, and Yuko, the public was heavily against them, and they mostly sided with Idol, because Idol was supposed to be this great company. I wanted to believe them too, TBH. But judging how the girls are bouncing back on their feet, they don't seem like girls that would hold on to resentment. I really like the way they've been going about things. They're going about life. They're very cool, very laid back, especially Yuko. It feels like I feel like they've been a little mistreated by the public. The public was a little unfair towards them, and perhaps a little too harsh looking back. A little too harsh. It reminds me of No Man's Sky. They promised me so much, but they didn't fulfill most of what they promised. Yeah. It's like House of Dragons.
I still would like to clear up or my kill piece. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always trying to be very careful with what I say about the topic because
that's why, guys, my advice are the best. I'm telling you, start by sucking. Set the expectations low, and then whatever you do, people will be impressed. Don't set the expectations up here, and then people will be upset because you didn't meet them. Rima will have her own group that will change VTubing in general. That's what the Magic 8 Ball tells me. Oh yeah? Is it? Start by sucking. Okay. Now what? I'm gonna look if some Aqua clips were translated. I kind of wish we understood freaking Japanese, man. Oh.
皆様ね、今日はね、
That's from
23時
today,
か
I
ら
think.
ちょっと遅くにはあったんですけど、お付き合いいただきありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。最後に、私はみんなに話しておきたいことがあります。
Oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to add about Idol is that the Idol talents are really, really good. And they're carrying the agency. They have their own audience and they have the audience formed around them already. So whatever happens to Idol, it doesn't matter because they already have the fan base that, you know, are Idol fans and no other VTubers. Like their Oshis are in Idol.
まあね。
That was pre-message?
もし、今からすごく変なことを言います。まあ、軽く聞いといてください。もし、私の身に何かあったときは、私には納得できない大きな力が動いていると思ってほしい。私は明日も生きる。正義のために諦めないで。
Oh, that's the...
戦い続けること。
The article that we read, that's the quote from it.
ここに誓います。今は。
Wait, hold on. Mr. Joe, you were in another Discord from mine? What the fuck? How dare you?
「何言ってるかわかんねえと思いますが、今後わかるかもしれないし、いいところで噛んだ。わからないかもしれない。それでは最後の曲、聴いてください。Stay alive. I stay,
Dude, a lot of people are speculating on her joining V Shoujo JP. Somebody said it's not like she's quitting being a VTuber, but I can't tell if this is like true. The thing is, I can't verify this information because I'm not Japanese. Everyone has implied that she will come back to VTubing. Yeah, that's also what I just read. Is this true? I don't know if there's any evidence to this. This is going on my Rats channel in my Discord, so, you know, it's Rats. I just don't get why she can't keep doing her chill streams. She's pulling really good average audience. True, actually. Botan implied it so very strongly in her stream today. Do you understand Japanese? The problem now is that I'm afraid that it's becoming a game of telephone, where one person on 4chan said that, and now everybody's repeating it. I do, and there's a clip of this too. Oh yeah, I do. We did watch the Botan thing, but I didn't see anything from in the clip that I watched of Botan, I didn't read this, or I didn't pick up on that. Nice, Loki Bird got her account back on Fortnite. Yeah, so it was a mass false report. So some people are using report scripts to report on some channels or some Fortnite stuff. People were speculating the Niji sisters were behind it, but I don't know. Do the Niji sisters still have a hate boner for Doki Bird, or have things calmed down? Yeah, Hololive is more about concerts every month and less about streaming. Wouldn't be surprised if more people graduate. Yeah, I think she'll do just fine. Yeah, we wish her happiness too, Duck. Oh, okay, they still care, but would they care enough to false flag somebody? They were mad about a Nintendo and Holo collab. Why? What the fuck is this? Fuck it, I'm just gonna react to my Discord. What they're saying in my Discord. This is Niji Sanji PL. Work is slow. Time for free life advice from a tired office woman makeup enthusiast. Sue up, connoisseur. Ask away. I think it's so cool that she was like a makeup YouTuber. There was a time in my life where I wanted to become some kind of beauty influencer like that, when that was really popular. It would have been cool. I was always too lazy for that, and too lazy to do my makeup though, so I don't know if it was for me. General life tip: life isn't fair, it never is. You can do everything by the book and it won't always pan out as you want. Keep your wants humble and your expectations low. Find happiness in whatever little pockets it hides in. Drink water and take your meds. What the fuck? I don't have meds! Why is everybody on meds visit except me, man? It's so unfair. I could use focus meds. My doctors never wanted me to prescribe me some. I have a lot of trouble focusing. I'm pretty sure I have some kind of ADHD. But my doctors are being assholes. Fucking Canadian healthcare. I don't want antidepressants. I'm on the grind set. I want stuff that will make me grind more. Antidepressants? Bro, I'm an immigrant. We don't get to be depressed. That doesn't happen. I thought someone said you were on horse meds. Gamer subs Cloppers edition. Yes, we should have that. Shinichi! Oh my god, thank you for the Twitch sub. Guys, if you have a... Don't forget to use your Amazon Prime on your favorite Oshi. Me, of course. You know what? I was thinking of making that joke, but I was like, maybe that's too edgy for a stream. Keep it up, chat. Rima hasn't noticed. We are... No. I don't think you can drink essential oils. No, I'm not diagnosed ADHD. To do those diagnosis stuff, it's I don't know, man. My doctor's a dumbass. I just haven't really went to a doctor since then. I just don't really go to doctors. I don't really leave my house. You need to do a psychoanalysis for a real diagnosis, and those cost like $1,000, and I've just never had that amount of money to do a proper one. And there was at one point where like my mom was like, oh, I will literally pay for you to go do a diagnosis. And I found a private practitioner that had room. I went on like a 2-month waiting list, and when they finally gave me the appointment, I fucking didn't go. I didn't go. Because I'm like that. Like, sometimes I get stressed about stuff and I'm like, oh, I gotta do something to fix it. And then when the problem goes away, I'm like, you know, I'll deal with this later. I put it on the back burner and I start working on something else, or I work on a new video, and then I just don't go. Hi, Marcio from Brazil. Your dog sucks because he's not used to talking to horse? Yeah, maybe I should go see a veterinarian instead. $1K is more than I paid uninsured in the US? Wait, really? Maybe it works differently. It sucks that psychologists can't do the diagnosis because, you know, I've seen therapists and a lot of them say that I do have some traits, and they're like, yeah, you probably are, but I can't do the test and I can't prescribe you anything. That's so fucking dumb. Why can't they do the test? Why can't they prescribe you shit? Why you gotta go to the expensive guy? Another dude. Psychologists do not go to med school? They study for 7 years! You're gonna tell me that there's not a program in those 7 years of their life where they can see if somebody's ADHD or not? That's fucking dumb, man. And then the thing is, now at the doctor here in Canada, because we're so backed up and we don't have enough doctors for everybody, that we're only allowed to go to the doctor for one issue. So like, I went to the doctor a couple times for my knee, but I wasn't allowed to bring up, like, I tried to bring it up. I was like, hey, you know, can you hook me up? And they're all like, sorry, it's only one issue per appointment. You're gonna have to take another appointment for this. I was like, okay, fuck off. And anyway, usually the emergency doctors don't really do that. It's like your family doctor, and I don't have one anymore. Yeah, it's a family doctor, and I've been on a waiting list for a family doctor for months now. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna hit one. Yeah, my knee... I went jogging today, my knee did hurt. I was limping a little bit on my way back. I didn't stretch before jogging, so that was probably a terrible idea. Yeah, I mean, I spoke to my lawyer, was like, if next time you go to the doctor and they force you out like rapidly, because sometimes I swear to God, my appointments last like 2 minutes. They're like, you're not. My lawyer was like, no, you don't. Make sure you ask all of your questions before you leave. Like, they're not allowed to hush you out of the door because they could miss out on an important symptom that could turn out to be something very grave. I gotta chime in. Psych therapists assess symptoms. Psychometrists are the ones that can administer the test and give prescription. True, we need AI doctors. Especially here, we actually have like a lot of talented immigrants that like move, but they're not allowed. For some reason, they're like, oh, you guys don't have the right credentials to become doctors. So they gotta start over the studies. Or they gotta be able to speak French and English, which is stupid, because most people that live here already know how to speak both, you know? We just need more doctors. At that point, just take anybody. I don't fucking care. Just take anybody. It's not like it's not like they're gonna become like a neurosurgeon. It's just a fucking doctor. I do appreciate veterinarians. Every time I brought my dog to a veterinarian, they've been like actually very caring. And you get a full half an hour with the vet. You're not rushed in 5 minutes. You get like a full 30 minutes. They even give you like some advice on how to not control your dog, but how to train them, you know, habits. They give you some psychology advice. Like it's all encompassing. Sure, it costs a little more, but it only feels like it costs more because we don't have insurance for them. Then again, with that mindset, a doctor missed a very obvious shingles case that happened to my maid. You have a maid? When did I say Lithuanians? I didn't say that. I want a maid too. I want Minato Aqua maid. Oh, was your accent saying veterinarian? Oh, that's the one that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. 6 years being a Holo member, has many originals and albums, has 3D debut and many new outfits. I have 2 Hololive Idol outfits and 2 solo live outfits, attended all 5 Holo Fest concerts and some side concerts, has 2 solo concerts. She's a Red Bull ambassador. She was in the Azure Lane collab. She's a Kurimeshi collab. SAO cameo. SAO. I said it's so French. She has her own visual novel. She voice sang in an anime, and arguably one of the least controversial members aside from the What's the Apex fiasco? Not an anime maid sadly, but still cooks and does the chores? Yeah, that's life goals. True, that is true. Some countries have them and it's not too expensive. What's the Apex fiasco? She collapsed from exhaustion on stream? Some people didn't like the style which Aqua's playing. She crumbled of stress, or was that Toa? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Castos. Hug, bro. But after one of her stream, oh my god, that is so dangerous. Oh, so she is really good at Apex. Damn. Do you guys find FPS streams interesting? She got some hate trying to reach solo masters or something. Oh. I feel like VTuber fans wouldn't be that tryhard. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if they're Apex fans, they are. I feel like the good streaming games are games that... Airplane, I'm fucking streaming! People keep asking me if I live near an airport because planes constantly fly by my window. I don't. I don't. It looks like it sounds like it's gonna land in my fucking living room. And I'm out of water. So I think games that are fun for viewers is when they can jump into the stream and still be entertained without a lot of context. Oh, the shit talking from fans and the collapsing happened during the same rank push. It was really awful for everyone involved. That's so sad. That's terrible. Like, for example, you could jump into a Pecora playing Mario Kart stream, and you immediately understand what's going on, and you're immediately gonna be, like, entertained. But if you're jumping in the middle of, like, a Final Fantasy XIV grind, for example, you don't understand what the hell's going on. Like, this game has like 4 seasons, 4 DLCs behind it. You don't understand the story. You don't understand the mechanics, what the person is doing on stream. Things like that, I think, make a difference in why some games are better for VTubers than others. I saw various hate comments against Aqua's Apex skill, which I found ridiculous. She's doing it to make everyone smile and have fun, not to become #1 Apex. That's so stupid. She didn't play Apex for a full year after that? Wow. That's so sad. I mean, it's probably because she's, probably because, you know, something about a girl performing well in competitive games, it sets people off. I don't know why, it's just like that. It's always been like that. Yeah, GTA 5 is a game where you can just hop into the stream and people just fool around, right? They don't necessarily, like, do the quest lines. They just, like, they either roleplay or they shoot people and stuff like that. So it's easy to just get on the stream and be entertained. Yeah, like I follow a girl, and she's like challenger in League of Legends, and I followed her for a long time now. And she always posts messages that, like, people will do anything. Final Fantasy has a story, yeah, it does, although most people just skip it now. People would rather believe that she's an AI and that, like, all of her stream is edited, like her, like, 5 hours live streams are pre-recorded, than to believe that she's the one that got to her rank all by herself. So when it comes to video games, and especially spaces that are supposed to be, you know, male dominated. When a girl performs well, people lose their shit. But I never thought that this was something that would carry over to the VTubing community. I thought it'd be different here because everybody's a girl. So, you know, it's kind of like, what do you expect? I remember the clip where her random Apex teammate was a small streamer and he gave her the purple armor and a pile of people hopped into his stream from hers to support him? Oh, he had no clue who she was at the time. Oh, that's sweet. When it comes to online, you can find... Yeah, I agree with that. It overlaps in many places. League is a league of its own. It's the same everywhere. Valorant is the same. Aqua's the only reason I even cared for Apex since Apex sucked. I didn't know people still played Apex. I thought it was all Valorant now. Oh, you did, Maxine? Damn, I didn't know you were smart like that. I visited Japan this summer and most shops were sold out on her merch, or her merch was 2 times more expensive, so I suppose she was pretty popular. I believe that. Like, out of everybody's look, I think Aqua, if I didn't know any of their personalities, I would go for Aqua. Like, I would immediately, my eye would go to Aqua. I think she has like the cutest moe look, the pink hair with the blue thing. She has like that little maid sailor outfit going on. Like, I fucking love that. She's like such a good marketable character. I really want to play Azure Lane now. Aquamarine and Suisse probably has the... Why are their merch more expensive? Oh, you're actually a historian? That's so cool. No way. You know, I wanted to become a historian in another life. Well, not in another life, when I was young. I wanted to become a historian, an archaeologist, or a farmer. Instead, I decided to become an anime girl. In GP, merch is priced based on popularity. Oh yeah, you've been to JP, Azahara, and you're going back there. More popular members sell more, and since the merch is limited, it goes up in price. That makes me happy that Marine has some of the most expensive merch. Yeah, hell yeah. Sadly, Mel was super cheap. I love Mel. Well, that's better for you. More buying power. True, I did become an anime girl historian. Now I'm a news streamer. I wasn't supposed to do news. Or, like, you know, quote-unquote drama. It's just that there was all these small streamers after the Niji thing happened that started reporting on news, and I thought they weren't doing it that well, so I was like, well, I might as well do it myself. I know I can do a better job. I do better ethical reporting than most, so why not? And it's been working well. Easy. No, there's no background music right now. We have the sound of the outside and people screaming. There's always a baby or a kid screaming. I don't know why. They shriek. I'm like, hey lady, come get your kid. I don't understand parents that let their kids scream like that and be like, shut up. What is wrong with you? I can't put back my background music. 62k subs. Yeah, yeah. I have like this renewal in ideas and creativity lately. There's more topics that I want to cover in videos than I have time to do them. There was a time, maybe like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, where I was like, oh, I don't really know what to cover. And I did a little powwow. And I went over again all of my, you know, what worked, what didn't work on my channel. And that's where I think now I have a better idea of what works on my channel, and I'm just gonna keep pushing there. I figured out that even though the Japanese stuff is like really interesting, the topics that do the best is probably whoever is EN. Damn, I still remember back when you were less than 10k. It's crazy. There's some people in the Discord server that were there like from the beginning. Wait, really? I also add to the point about a Zerlane collab. The whole collab happened because her fans pushed it. It was related to her Hololive Resistance arc, which ended Hololive getting popular. The Hololive Resistance arc. You mean for the Chinese? Aqua was extremely popular on Bilibili. And when she left, they were really upset. Yeah, no, Aqua she's a titan, she's a pioneer, and you know, bros, chat bros? What's really sad is that a lot of people that are gonna be coming into the medium and into VTubing, they're never gonna know who the pioneers of VTubing was. They probably won't even know that, like, Aqua was one of them. And that makes me sad when I think about it. She was a pioneer. Hololive Resistance was something Aqua started on Minecraft to push back against the company. It resulted in a famous clip where Sora called Aqua her enemy. Oh, I see, I see. Most people right now don't even know what Hololive is. Yeah, probably. Real, I'm a VTuber mama and one of my youngest VTuber children didn't even know Kizuna Ai. Damn, maybe I need to make more videos about that. Yeah, Korone and Fubuki definitely were big parts. I mean, everybody... I think like a lot of people introduction to Hololive was Korone, and Fubuki's model is incredibly recognizable. What was I looking for? Hololive Resistance. Oh, versus Sora. Yes, I found it. Oh my god, it's so low quality. See, she's so cute! Aquatan. That wasn't it though. That's it probably.
ちょっとソラ先輩に見せたいものと言いますか、があるんですけど、見ていただいてもいいですか？ 椅子どれだい？
Bro, the
こ
rigs,
っちです。
the rigs back then, you can totally see the difference in quality in technology from back then till now. She moves so little.
こっちで覚悟しといてくださいね。こちらジャンプしていただいて、ソラ先輩水の中にお入り。
あ、待って、入っちゃった。
入りまーす。
オッケー。
あ、勝手に落ちてく。なにこれ。
Oh!
何？
そしたら、
めっちゃ絵飾ってある。
ここにジャンプ。
Dude, they built so much.
絵のところにジャンプ。
Oh, I'm hiding her. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was hiding her. I don't know where to go. Fuck. I'm gonna go up.
入れますか？
お
取れた、早い。
入れないんだ。
Yeah, upside down the middle.
来れたわ。
あ、来た来た来た。
あ、来れた来れた。
こ
何？
See, guys, I don't have horse
Wow.
legs.
格ゲーかな。
あ、ソラ先輩。
あ、すごい。お家みたい。
あ、ここ？ここは何なの、まつりちゃん。
Dude, this room is lit. It's like a
他の
secret
人が
room.
してくれるでしょう。水の中に。
あ、まだ入るの？
はい。
レッツゴー。
レッツゴー。ヒュー。
槍はリーダーに言われているので。
リーダーに？
闇深くない？なんか。
リーダーって何？
なに
先輩。
リーダー？
取れないよ。
あ、こっちだよ。じゃあ行った。マグマ。リーダー？
これは地図ですね。ホロライブサーバーの。
地図？
すごいね。
あ、へえ、そうなんだ。すごい。
めっちゃ細かい。
ホテルがあった。
いや、行きましょう先輩。
ホテルわかりや
もう読みやすい。
す。うん。
なんか、
読める。
やば。
みなと、あく、あれ？
なんでいんの？
なんか、あれ？
こんにちは。
培養されてた？アクアちゃん培養。
連れてきましたよ。
採用されてた
リーダー
リーダーなの？
時の空様。
様付けされた。
なんか今日は弱そう。今日は時の空ちゃんに勝負を仕掛けに来た。
そうなの？そうなの？
あ、そうなんだ。
ないっすよ。
何？どんな勝負する？
行きます。
じゃんけん？こっちに来るんだ、こっちに。
We need to start our own Minecraft server.
空ちゃん、こっちに。さあ、ここにそう、こ
Oh,
こ
I
に、
like this room.
ここに立ってくれ。
ここにいてくださいね。
押していい？
ダメだった。
ホロライブのね、大天使、時の空ちゃんということで、大天使勝負、そして、ホロライブレジスタンスである、このミナとアクア。
Yeah, we need the mods though.
そう、ホロライブのレジスタンスということで、
じゃあ敵だね。ちょっととりあえずちょっと説明聞きましょうか。はい。説明を。はい。一旦ね。
優しい。ホロライブレジスタンスが、ソラちゃんに、今から細かすぎて伝わらないモノマネ選手権をやるので、これに、勝ったら、出してやる、ここから。
Wait, she said the line? I'm gonna rewind.
が、ソラちゃんに、今から細かすぎて伝わらないモノマネ選手権をやるので、これに、勝ったら、出してやる、ここから。
あ、これ罠だったんだ。
そうなんだね。
ここに連れてこられたこと自体が罠だったんだ。なるほど。
なるほど。いいか、ソラちゃん。行くぞはーい。ということで、ホロライブレジスタンス、細かすぎて伝わらないモノマネ選手権。運動会の徒競走で1位を取る暗記も。
ほう。
うん。押していい？続きまして、フラちゃんが可愛すぎて限界オタクになる暗記も。うわー！暗記も以外が見たい。ああ。暗記も押した。はい、レジスタンスの上がっておいで。リーダーの。暗記も以外。また落ちちゃった。
がいない。
二重に殺されたけど、はい。なんですか。暗記も以外のものまねをどうぞ。暗記も以外でお願いします。楽しみだな。だそうですよ。いつも可愛いソラちゃんがちょっと毒舌になる時の空。
Yeah, Sora's a proper
空友のみんな
idol.
元気？時の空です。今日はみんなに歌やろうって言おうと思います。
Ooh.
歌やろう。
Oh.
あ、はい。落ちてないです。全体的に滑ったな。
ダダ滑りじゃないですか、リーダー。
豚さんだよね。みんな豚さんだよね。うん、そうだね。よく知っていたね。素晴らしい。これは時の空先輩の大勝利ということで問題はないんでしょうか？レジスタンスのメンバーの方。
いや、もちろんじゃないですか。ソラ先輩に勝てる人なんているんですか？
なるほど。じゃあ、もうリーダーのことはほっときましょう、リーダーのことは。
めっちゃ裏切るじゃん。そんなレジスタンスなんて抜けてやるよ。
ソラ先輩行こう。
はい。
あれ、落ちなかった。行きます。あれ、落ちたかったはい、じゃあ次行きましょう。
行きましょう。
行きましょう。
さすがにね、ソラ先輩にモノマネやってくださいとは言えないですからね。
そうですよね。
じゃあまたね。
出口へ案内します。
I want to find that clip of Marine in Minecraft. Oh. Minato Aqua gets relentlessly bullied by Hosho Marine. I haven't seen that one. Oh yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Aqua imprisons Marine but gets an unexpected counterattack. I love that clip.
そう、ちゃんと私が毎日ここで同人誌 R18 選手同人誌がないと死んじゃうから。
Wait,
これちゃんと読め。
Oh, sorry. I've already seen this clip, so it started later.
はい。私今日のためにサプライズをしてきたの。
じゃあ、
どういうことですか？
こっちどうぞ。
成長室作ってくれたの？成長室だってちょっとなんだ曲流れてるエモい。成長室だ、ありがとう。こと作っててくれたんだ。成長のために違うの。まだちゃんとこの中にも成長のさ。
Oh yeah, I love Marine's
本
new
当に
single. It
欲
was
しい
so
ものあ
good.
るから入らして。ドクロめっちゃ
The trap, the lure.
曲怖。何ここ？ここ
She could crawl under though.
同人誌、牛乳入りバケツ、パン。あれ？
成長。
あれ成長室。
She just gave her a doshinji.
成
She just gave her a doshinji, a bread, and some milk to survive.
あれ？
本当に
さっきの部屋
頑張ってくれたよね。いや
さっきの部屋、さっきの部屋。
But there's a hole here. She has room to crawl out. Can you crouch in Minecraft and go under or no? Too small to crawl? Okay.
船長
さっきの部屋は
本当にすごいよく頑張ってくれたからさ、やっぱりプレゼントあげなきゃなって思って、ここが船長の船長室。どうかな、気に入ってくれたかな。
ちゃんとベッドもあるし、ちゃんと頻尿だからトイレもあるよ。これトイレ？
Since you
トイレ
be often.
入っちゃったよ今。中に入っちゃったんだけど。で食料パンしかない。そう、ちゃんと私が毎日ここで。
Wait, every day she'll come here to feed her? That's kind of cute.
船長同人誌がないと死んじゃうから同人誌。これちゃんと読めるの？これちゃんと中身書いてる？ちゃんと。これどうやって読むんだ？あれ？朝ごはんの同人誌と用意しといたから毎日アクタンが届けに来るからね。船長が目が刺さってんよ。刺さってんぞ目。この同人誌中身何も書いてないですけど、ちょっと何の話？いやなんかこれさ100歩譲っていいよ独房は。でもさ R18 の同人誌がさ白紙ってのはちょっとないんじゃない？ショックだな。船長は同人誌で許せないことがある。何？それは R18 って書いておきながら常時に至らないこと。これ常時に至らないどころか白紙なんですけど、いや R18 って書いたならちゃんと R18 らしいことちゃんと行ってくれませんか？アクタンこれさ次までにちゃんとさ内容書いといてくれる？わかった？よーし、じゃあ改めて出航お願いします。船長。アクタン中身ちゃんとね R18 同人誌って書いてあるんだったらちゃんと R18 の中身書いてくれないと困るんですけどね。そこはこれだけはちょっとマジで許せない。これはショックだったな。アクタンこれおい受け取れ早く中身書けっつってんの。
She threw a book at her.
次までマジ書いとけよマジで。ちゃんと
She's like, I'm fine with being locked up, but please put some not safe for work artworks in there at least. Fuck.
18のとこ入れよ。わかった？返事は？はい。というわけで皆さん、アクタンの執筆する R18 同人誌、お楽しみに！それでは、いきますよー！出航！バッシャー！おトイレ気持ちいい。
Shuka! I like that. Wait, what?
で、最後。何？これは R18 の同人誌。何それ？
Oh no.
これ船長の今のね。ねえ、
What? Is this an off collab? She bought her a real Dushinji.
なんだけどね、訪問だよ。これ誰？ちょっと待って、訪問じゃ誰？これプロメアのガロとリオですね。本当に書いてあるプロメアガロリオ18金。アクタンがやっぱりこれから R18 の同人誌書こうとしてるじゃん。だから嘘でしょ。そうなの？だからなんかその勉強になるかなと思って。嘘でしょもう。そうアクタンが。あんたさ、最後なんだよこれが。あんたはこれ書こうとしてんの？違うって何を言ったの？アクタン確かに書きたいって言ったよね。入れてたよ。こっちはないじゃん。
Did that happen right after that Minecraft stream? It looks like they're talking about her. She's talking about her having to draw her Dushinji. Yeah, she never let that one go. She never will. I would so buy Dushin of my Vtuber avatar. でしょ？で船長が好きなやつを書きたいんだったらそういうの読んで勉強するかなと思って。なんでこれなんといかがわしいんだよ後ろが。ちょっと待って。She said the back cover is really questionable. Oh yeah, the Discord friend. We're gonna watch that. 感想言う。好きなんだから感想やだみーちょ待って心の準備ができてない。もう待ってね読んでないんだよねとか言って。やばいこれさ絶対。皆さんどうも怖くは。やめ。違うよ。ちょっとでもさ船長見てんじゃないちょっと。あんた楽しんでる。本当にちゃんと見ちゃってるよ。この辺だね。あとですね。
けど。
うん。
これでもちょっとあれだね。
最後にアクタンの
水本って薄いんだね。
なんだろう、食レポならぬ何ですか、その
ねえ、嘘
反応だけ。
赤も見る。
またじゃあもらわなくていいよ。船長これ欲しかったから普通に持って帰るから、そのシーンを見た反応だけ。
自分が欲しかっただけじゃん、完全にさ。
アクタンの反応だけ持って帰るわじゃん。
これさ、ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、わらしべのために、お出かけね、買い物に行ったのか、これを買うために買い物に、どっち
もちろん私のためですけどね。
ああ。
いやだって別にこれほら通販とかでも買えるのをあえて店舗で買ったわけですから、別に決して自分が欲しかったってわけではなく、アクタンの社会勉強のところに買っただけ。アクタンにも弱いですよ。しゅんちゃんちょっとね、弱い。
心の準備ができてないの。
だから最初からでもじゃあ音読。
いやダメだよ、音読はダメ。
確かに。
でもやっぱアクタンにはそうシーンだけ見せればいいかなって思うから、やっぱこうちょっと待って、船長ね、こういうのね L シーン1秒で見つけられるんだ。ありました。はい。はい。
So,
どうぞ。
this is why Marine thinks that she wouldn't be hired somewhere else. Oh yeah, Marine Discord prank. Wait, it's multiple Marines, not multiple Aquas.
めっちゃうまかった。ありがとうございますよ、先輩。では船長には船長をぶつける、そういうことだよな。
That sound scares me.
もしもし。もしもし。ほい。宝生海賊団船長の宝生マリンです。
どうしたんだ。こちらがマリンですか。
こちらがマリンなんですが、
何ご利用そうとしてんだ。お前本人に向かってそんなことして何の意味があるんだお前。
マリン船長。
いや無理があるだろ。何あれ聞いてた話と違くないか。
これですね、本当は桐生ここのコーナーで話したら、ホロライブメンバーは気づくのかっていう検証をやっていたんだけど、
宝生マリンから流れ作業でつなげたら気づくに決まってる。
Oh, you guys want the animation instead? I have the animation right here. Here.
マリンです。先輩。マリンです。みんなで喋ったら赤先輩困っちゃうじゃないですか。順番に一人ずつ行きましょう。
溜まってる。
赤先輩。船長が本物の宝生マリンです。
I've never seen the animation. I've only seen the original clip, so I am curious.
はい、マリンちゃん。エントリーナンバー2、船長が本物の宝生マリンです。赤先輩分かっていただけますよね。
She's changing her voice a little here to sound more high pitched.
赤先輩ならね、愛していらっしゃるんですよね。船長のことを分かってくださいますよね。信じております。
マリンちゃんだ。
エントリーナンバー3。赤先輩分かりますよね。
Oh my god! What the fuck? Fubuki sounds so much like Marine here. How is she doing that?
もう好き。マリンちゃんだ。やめてください。エントリーナンバー4。宝生マリンです。
はい。で誰が本物か当てればいいってこと？
そういうことですね。
Oh god.
じゃあちょっと私に向けて一言一人ずつエントリーナンバー1からちょっと言ってみて。わかりました。ではエントリーナンバー1、宝生マリン、本物の宝生マリン、アクア先輩。アクア先輩。
気持ち悪い、やめろ。はい、2番よ。
アクア先輩、エントリーナンバー2、本物の宝生マリンです。クソ陰キャが。
はい、3よ。
エントリーナンバー3、宝生マリンです。 ガン先輩、とっつまち02ハート。444。はーい。星はマリンです。アクアマリンやったじゃないですか。アクア先輩。それしか言わねえ。2番目が一番似てるんだよね。一番似てるんだよ。
Yeah.
1番目が一番似てるんだよ。でも考えてみて。だって4人いて全部宝生マリンなわけじゃん。そうですね。で、ってことは本物の宝生マリンは若干寄せないわけじゃん、自分に。
No, she's changed. Yeah, she used to talk in a more high-pitched voice, like when she debuted. But then she quickly just started using her real voice. But here she is changing her pitch, so she blends in more with the others. But she's like much more forceful than the others, so it's still pretty obvious that it's her.
待って、わかんないって、本当に。もう決めてください、赤先輩。決めてください。いいんだよ、赤先輩。
Oh my god, dear boy.
マリンです。パラダイスですね、ここは。うるせえ。愛されてよ。誰だよ、お前ら。どうしよう。ファイナルアンサー。ファイナルアンサーですか。いいんですね。3。
No.
変えるんですか。変えるんですか。
She had it.
マリーちゃんだよね。3番ですか。3番、マリーちゃん。そうです、私は宝生マリンです。赤先輩ありがとうございます。ってことで、私が今日から宝生マリンです。アクア先輩、見損ないましたよ。そうなんですね。アクアちゃん、違うよ。誰が喋ってる今、誰が喋ってる。白髪だよ。
Wait, they're playing mind games with her. I love that Aqua's the one that has to guess. She has the perfect reactions to this. Dude, this is like torture.
本物は何番だ。2番。そうですね。2番ですね、船長は。赤先輩。無程度だったんですね。なんか、あんなに朝まで。5回って言うのに。じゃあ、一番似てんだって。お前が一番似てんだよ。お前が本人なんだよ。似てんだよじゃないよ、本人が。
That was so good. They're all so good. Oh boy. Good times. Yeah, now I feel like, you know what we should do? We should play that Aqua audio visual book. No. Visual novel. I'm gonna be able to speak. Yeah, I should plan that stream. Before she graduates, in honor of Minato Aqua. Oh! Nuzaki's starting his stream soon. Might just raid into him. There's one Marine clip that is always on my feed. It's that one. Marine offers her body in exchange. Okay, I don't want to turn this into a Marine stream. You guys will think that I'm just like a pervert. Nuzagi's stream is so ominous. Why are they all graduating? With the guy from Blade Runner with the carrot bunny ears. It's such a great thumbnail. That's a good stream title. You aren't? I am not, okay? I'm a respectable lady. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Wait, I'm curious about this
The amount of times
clip.
we've seen chats bully streamers into something they're legit uncomfortable with is insane to you. Yeah, they're
What is
the
this?
smaller the streamer, the more afraid they are
One last clip.
usually to like alienate people because they see them as like a big individual, right? Because if you only have 10 viewers, then one guy is, assuming they're all chatting, 10% of all the messages there. You're very aware of everything that they've said. They are very much an individual, gracing you with their presence, right? And you're thankful that they're watching, and it makes it a little harder for them to be like, oh, I gotta get rid of this guy, you know? Whereas if there are a lot more people, it's easier to realize this guy's shitting it up for like 99 other people, you know? It's easier to look at the group and be like, I need to do what's right for the group when the group is bigger. But when the group is smaller and you see those individuals, it's, you know, like you emotionally focus on the individuals a little more instead of like what's majority, right? So I understand why it's hard. It's hard for them, you know. I was a small streamer too once. So yeah, it's very like, I get it. It can be rough. But yeah, I don't know. When you're a smaller streamer, it's harder emotionally on you and on those people to prune people out. You've got more one-on-one interaction going on, and that person makes up more of a chunk of, you know, out of a percentage of your community. So I get the difficulty, but it's trimming the fat, it's culling the herd, it's healthier to do right when you see something being a problem, nip it in the bud early. There are definitely things that, you know, I let go on too long. There were people who were wonderful and nice 95% of the time, but then they had this 5% of the time that was just real shitty. And you know, when I was a smaller streamer, I let some of those people exist for way too long in my community, right? Because I was like, well, they usually don't cause a problem. Like, most of what they're doing is okay. And this one habit they have, while I don't like it, it's not the worst. And then over time, I was like, you know, as there are more new people coming in here, they're gonna see this and be like, ew.
Yeah, we had to do that with a couple people. It's unlucky, but it is what it is. You have to. There's sometimes where even I was like, oh no, just leave this guy in, he's fine, and then the mods would kick him. They're like, nope. I'm like, that's fine. If the mods think it's the right decision, then I trust them. I mean, they're the one putting all the work in the Discord at the end of the day. I'm not gonna tell them how to run things. And it's true, like, so new people would come into the Discord, and then like somebody was like schizo posting and stuff. It was weird. It was weird.
Right? They see it occasionally. It's not a big deal, but they're gonna look at that and be like, ew. And it sets an impression. So I was like, ugh. Eventually I just had to like cut a lot of it. And once I started doing that, things were so much more comfortable, to be honest.
Yeah.
So much more comfortable.
You don't miss
I personally
them.
think when the group is smaller, it's even more important to pluck the thorn. Yeah. I'm not arguing important.
I mean, it's harder when you're smaller. When new people come in, think it's normal behavior, join in and compound the problem. Yeah, or just we had people that were really supportive, but like they would try to guilt trip me like sometimes, or they had really shitty behavior, and the new people coming in wouldn't see the other stuff that he's done, but that person had a history of repeating this over and over again. And one point I was just like, they got me really upset. And like, if a viewer gets me upset, that means I'm not getting work done. So he's punishing everybody. Like the hundreds of thousands of views that I'm getting on a video, he's putting that in danger. He's delaying that, because when I'm upset, I'm not doing work. So in the end, you know, you gotta prune the bad eggs. It is what it is. It's a tough world out there. Wild West.
So I'm saying difficulty, for sure. Yeah, it's important at any point in time to just prune them. And you say, Oshi, there are types of chatters that actively prohibit growth. Yeah,
like
yeah.
what?
I mean, I was saying to one of my friends, she had a lot of chatters at one point that would tell her what to do, and when they would banter with her, they'd be real assholes. And she'd be like, it's okay, because they're bantering and I've known them for a while. And I was like, okay, so I, a new viewer, come in, and you fall off the level, and they're like, Lamau, you fucking idiot, so fucking trash at games. And you're allowing a lot of chatters to do it. A lot of new chatters are gonna come in and look at that and be like, oh, and they're just gonna U-turn and leave. Right? And then you're not going to get those nice people that'll be like, you got this. Those people will never settle in there. You're just going to get more of the same, and it's going to get worse, you know, or it won't grow at all. And she was like, but you know, it doesn't bother me that much. And I was like, okay, well, if you don't want to grow and you want to keep status quo, you can do that with what you have. I'm not arguing that. But she wanted to grow, and I was like, you're chasing away all the good ones. Like, straight up, you know? Yeah, setting a huge precedent. Exactly.
I'm so
once she
happy
started
that
kind of shifting that
my
up, she was like,
chatters
oh my God,
are
I'm
really
growing. And I was
cool.
like, yeah. Because you have
I can pretty much handle my own chat. But there's some problem where chatters will gatekeep people from a VTuber community, and a VTuber's community is like a VTuber's main goal is to grow, and that would piss me off too. When people start putting rules about who can come in and who cannot, it's like, no, you don't get to decide who comes in my community. I get to decide that. The mods will decide that. You don't get to make those decisions for me. And I feel like sometimes people get lost in the sauce a little bit. Yeah, shout out to my cloppers, to my clop bros. Maybe I should call you clop bros, that way it's not cloppers. Like, when I first started, I don't know why. I think it's because I've been outspoken about like woke people and how cringe woke culture is. But because of that, sometimes people assume stuff about me that wasn't really representative of me. And we'd have people from different cultures and background that would join. And in the Agora, you know, people get to talk about politics, they get to talk about religion, they get to talk about all these things. And then that was back then when I had my DMs open. Then I'd receive like fucking walls of text of somebody being upset that they were like, if, you know, more people come into the community and they have too much of these kind of ideologies, I don't know if I want to deal with that. I've been burned by these people. I was just, what the fuck are you talking about? There's like 5 people fighting one there's like sometimes, and it's always the people that are outnumbering, because in the Agora there's a lot of debates. I mean, sometimes it's like 5v1 and the one guy is like maybe a little more like left ideologies or has maybe more woke values, but he's there to balance out the rest. And that guy that complained to me, he was upset about that one guy that joined. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That guy is like 1v5 in there. Let him be. It turns out that the guy that complained to me, he was the one that got outed out of the community. The other guy stayed. People are allowed to have their own beliefs and ideologies. And the point is there needs to be a balance of everything and a mix of everything in a Discord and in a community for it to thrive and not become an echo chamber. Aqua rated this little VTuber 50,000 people? Oh my god. It's not even politics though, because most people on the internet aren't really into politics. It's whatever values, quote unquote, they like societal values they attribute to them, which is weird. Yeah, they're allowed until they tried forcing their ideals to you, but it's like, you know, we did make the rules of the Agora pretty clear. He's talking about his ideologies in a space that we created for it, where we told people not to get upset by it. And somebody always gets upset. It made me upset too. But now we actually have a pretty cool group. People disagree all the time, but they don't get upset. And that's like the healthy behavior, the healthy way to go about it. It is a containment channel. I don't go there either, not really. I mostly stick to the members chat or like general or VTuber talk. Sometimes I go in the Rats channel to see, you know, about the breaking news, or like today was a good day for Rats channel. The Rats channel was very active. Every time there's a graduation, like the Rats channel pop off. We thought she was Canadian, turned out to be Australian. Wait, who? Are you talking about me? I'm not Australian, I'm Canadian. Oh, are you saying that because I'm upside down? Yeah, positivity, care, and love. At the end of the day, you want a positive community. Everyone is speculating about why things happen, but sometimes the speculation is not that nefarious. There is one speculation about a graduation that I didn't talk about. The latest, like, male graduation. Problem is I lost the post. You guys remember the Holostar graduation? Apparently something did happen, like Gamma, yeah, Gamma, some of his genmate, somebody translated the transcript from one of their stream. And I wanted to talk about it on stream, but I lost the post. But it feels like something did happen. I was brushing it off like, oh no, people are reading too much into the wording. Like, people really tear apart like graduation announcement and like overanalyze things. But I guess people were right that I don't know, he fucked up. He did something. I don't know what, and I don't know the gravity of it. But I'll try to pull it off for next stream. I'm pretty sure someone translated wrong on purpose to shit on. That might be true. There's a lot of false flagging on 4chan, and some of the time, a lot of these translations come from there, unfortunately. Yes, it was a termination. I just say graduation for everything. Yeah, no, you're correct. Termination was the right word. Yeah, okay, that might be. Don't trust it. The problem is we can't ever verify who wrote it. Because I know a certain group of people, they create a lot of alt accounts and they also just post on 4chan a lot because they're covered by the anonymity. But the thing is, it could be the same account posting multiple times in the same thread, creating a false consensus or a false, you know, yeah, creating a false consensus. And kind of like the same way I spoke a little bit about that NTR roleplay that Face Connect JP girl had. And 4chan kind of blew this out of proportion, although to be fair, a lot of the comments on 4chan were kind of just making fun of the OP, and they were like, this is a nothing burger, why are you even talking about this, and shut up, and they were just, you know, memeing on him. But it did feel like from a lot of the fans that were in the stream that it wasn't a big deal at all. So I think I need to be really... I need to be, from now on, when I do these quote-unquote news stream or like drama stream, I need to be really clear that I am reacting to 4chan and not to, you know, take this with a huge grain of salt. Like, I need to make it really clear when I am reporting on something because I've done some research, and when I'm simply reacting to something, because I don't want people to think that I'm 100% on something when I'm not. And the thing is, my second channel, I'm completely hands-off. Like, my editor does everything on it. So I need to like repeat it multiple times in the stream because I don't know which part is gonna get cut off for the video either. So Legal Mindset is really good at inserting these little, not disclaimers, because disclaimers are cringe, but these little notes here and there. And I need to be better at using those words too. Yeah, chat lost the game. The NTR ending was the bad ending, exactly. But anyway, if there's even, you know, a few viewers that is upset, it's so funny to talk about it, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I've stalled enough for Nuzagi. I wanted to raid into his channel. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Nuzagi's channel. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna do a variety stream tomorrow, and I want to do another VTuber reaction stream the day after tomorrow, or maybe in 2 days. And I'm gonna keep on planning my debut. I'm really stressed about my debut, guys. Remember, August 16th, 8 p.m. EST. I just yesterday recorded some voice lines for like my VTuber intro, and now I need to prepare what I'm actually gonna do, so I'm pretty stressed out about it. I hope it's gonna be okay. Love you guys, thanks for hanging out. Go say hello to Nuzagi for me. His stream is starting in 15 minutes, so I'm reading you guys into his waiting room. And